Some breaking news now. Is there a ceasefire on the horizon after almost 5 years of war in Syria? Benjamin Hall, live in London. What kind of agreement is being talked about there, Benjamin?
Bill, frankly, it's a very weak one. It says a lot that they're not calling this a ceasefire. They're calling it some kind of a truce. It's a truce which won't start for a week, which won't include the Islamic groups fighting on the ground. And most importantly, it doesn't call for the cessation of Russian bombing. Now, the timing of this is very important. It comes at a time when the Syrian government, backed by heavy Russian support, come close to completely encircling the northern city of Aleppo. Victory there would be seen as decisive for them, and another week very helpful. This recent offensive in Aleppo has also led to the exodus of 50,000 refugees up to the border with Turkey. The fear now is that if the regime cuts off the city, another 300,000 will follow. So time very much of the essence on the ground, but simply not reflected in this agreement.
Well, what's the response on this quickly? Is there optimism that some sort of deal could hold, Benjamin?
Very little optimism. There have been so many attempts at peace over the last few years that now very few people are optimistic. Critics have said that leaving Russian bombing allowed means that this is absurd, and that this year Russia has killed more people than the regime, Al-Qaeda and ISIS put together. There is an agreement to begin immediate deliveries of aid to cities like Madaya, which have been subjected to a regime policy called surround and starve. But that's the only real glimmer of hope in this agreement. Now, it's much to be said that this regime has simply given Russia and the regime more time to consolidate their gains, but really they've given up very little in return.
More to come on that eventually, right? Benjamin Hall, live in London on those developments. Thank you.